In order for something new to come, something old must go. And that old can sometimes mean let go of what you know until now. Empty the cup and start from the beginning.
Do you want to understand about why you need to have a strong physical body? Well, today I sit down with a Shaolin master, Master Shi Heng Yi, and talk about exactly that, the importance of your physicality and how you can use it to better your life. Today's video was made possible at mulliganbrothers.com, where the Not a Journal is now available. Use code JOURNAL for 10% off, and also code STOIC to get 10% off the Momentum Mori poster, a poster to remind you that you are going to die. Let's dive into the video.
We spoke about sort of more the physical side of things, and it all connects to the mental side of things, but it's a lot more of maybe the aggressive side of it. But then on the other side of it, we've got the meditation and mindfulness. And like for people who are lost, that's something they need to cover. It's something that they need to find as well. For yourself, like, how does it impact your day-to-day life, and how can it help people?
It's exactly this combination of physicality, which in our case even is the martial arts, which means it is the active creation of a lot of what we call fire energy. A lot of sometimes also partly aggression, but aggression that you are calling out from yourself. The inner fire. Maybe some people don't like that word aggression, then just replace it by the word very, very high intensity of intention. If you have that very high level of focus and very much driven by pushing yourself, at the same time, we also need to recreate the balance. And this is being done by sometimes having, number one, just meditative practices where it's not about high intensity of focusing. There is nothing that you are trying to push. There is something that you are trying to release. Release what's on the mind. What we call, it's a meditation. Get him absorbed. Just get rid of your own personal ideas and just get in touch again with sometimes what people call is the flow, if you like. You are getting back into observation state, because in the training, there you're not always in observation state only. There is something you want to achieve. So that means you see a goal in front of your eyes. You see something that why with all of this training you want to go through. And therefore, to balance this out, we have the physicality of ourselves at the same time merged with the mental exercises. And besides those two, a third one that maybe we have not covered yet, but which at a later point of time is called, it's also about developing your ethical conduct. So ultimately it is those three areas that within the Shaolin Temple are starting to come together. It's the physical training and education of yourself, balanced out with the meditative and mental exercises that we are having, underlined by learning more and cultivating your character on behalf of some ethical conducts that are derived by all the theoretical teachings, like mainly the Buddhist teaching.
I think we're going to take everything from this and wrap it up. So when we were with somebody who was lost, we spoke about how to pull them out of that. but the end thing is eventually for them to rise, for them to be the best version of themselves. How would you, I know there's so many aspects and facets to this, but how would you describe somebody becoming the best version of themselves?
Okay. Let me be realistic also on this one. If there is someone right now feeling lost, there is the chance in this lifetime to still bring out the very best version of that person. Yeah, there is the possibility. But like I also said, Kung Fu is not mastered in one lifetime. What it means is the biggest mistake a person can do right now, no matter in which situation you are, is to give up. You might not reach the best version of yourself in this lifetime, but a better one than you are right now. The main point is to find something that you are not standing still where you are right now. At least prepare yourself slowly, step by step, to get out of that hole right now. And I think there are so many different approaches also out there. I can only tell you the one that is working for us over here. But you have other people that you have also talked to in the past. I think if there is something in common when it comes to people that are not living in these holes, there's a reason why you are not in that hole. Because you have figured out another way of how dealing with this world. Your view has become already a little bit more clear about how things are functioning here. And as long as you are blaming others, this is the number one. This is the number one step to shift the view. Nobody else at the moment has the power to change you unless you have that initial spark and say, I must do something. I don't want this anymore. Because if somebody is still sitting there and says, no, I want it like this, it doesn't matter how many videos that person is watching, or how many exercises that person is doing. In order for something new to come, something old must go. And that old can sometimes mean let go of what you know until now. Empty the cup and start from the beginning. It's not easy to do, but at the moment it's the only way that I see how something that is blocked can be brought back to movement. You must spill the old tea and pour in new one. Then things look different.
Thank you so much to Master Shi Heng Yi. If you want to support him, you can head over to shaolin.online where you can find more videos and resources. For me, the importance of having a physically strong body and understanding my physical body has been one of the most important things in my life. I've always strived to be the strongest, fittest and best version of myself. We are blessed with this one body, and that to me is my temple. It's a very important place. It's where I spend all of my time here on earth. And I find it very important to look after that physically, mentally and emotionally. Today's video, guys, was made possible at mulliganbrothers.com, where you can get the journal. It's back in stock. It's a journal that I designed that reinforces your goals every single day. Your yearly goals, your monthly goals, your life goals, your weekly goals, and also you get, it's basically the best journal there ever was. That's my opinion. But the feedback we've had from this has been amazing. Thousands have gone out now, and these are while they last. Use code JOURNAL for 10% off. We also got the Momentum Warrior poster, a poster to remind you that you're going to die. Use code STOIC for 10% off. Between these two things, they are the tools that myself, the Mulligan brothers, and thousands of people around the world are using right now to help better their lives. So if something you're interested in, please use the code JOURNAL and STOIC and the link in the description. Thank you so much for all the support. All the profits go back into creating this content. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed and productive day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.